channel. Today I am bringing you this dramatic kind of smoky eye with a nude lip and an inner wing liner. I wanted to do something just a little bit out of my comfort zone, a little bit different, a little bit smoky and dark. I don't really use black eyeshadow that much on my channel because I just feel like it can come off really harsh, but that's what I was kind of going for in this look. I just wanted it to be like badass and like in your face, so that's pretty much what it is, I think. I also just wanted to use some eyeshadows that I haven't used before. Like, I placed an order for ColourPop so long ago, like months and months ago, and I got this eyeshadow Partridge in it, and it's basically just like MAC's Blue Brown pigment, if you're familiar with that, and an eyeshadow. So I thought it'd be cool to do kind of like a smoky eye around the eyeshadow, and then it ended up being like winged on the outside and winged in the inner corner, and I don't know, I just had fun with it. And this is really cool for like a night out, even like a girl's night out, if you want to just feel like badass. I don't know, I'm wearing like a leather bralette with it, my hair is crazy, I just was like feeling the look. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. It's a little bit more complicated, I want to say, than most of my tutorials. I like to keep my tutorials very easy and user friendly in a way, but again, I just wanted to do something different. If you do like tutorials like this, just something a little bit darker and more dramatic, give it a thumbs up. And I can't wait for my next video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Alright guys, so we're starting with the Kat Von D Shade and Eye Light palette. I'm taking this first color here, which is like a light vanilla kind of creamy color, and I'm taking that on a flat fluffy brush to highlight my brow bone. I always highlight my brow bone, and I usually always do it first, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to go back to that palette actually a couple times in this tutorial, and I'm just going to take this kind of peachy orangey, or not even orangey, more of like a peachy brown kind of shade. It's very light, similar to MAC's Soft Brown, and I'm going to put that in my crease and just blend that in as our transitional color. Blending is always key, so I'm going to be blending a lot also in this tutorial, so just blend, blend, blend. Next color I'm taking is this beautiful kind of bluish brown duochrome color by ColourPop. I did say it in the beginning of the video, but now I forget what it's called. Of course, I'll have everything listed down below for you guys. But I'm using my finger first just because it's kind of like a cream to powder consistency, and I like to lay it down with my finger first and then go in with the brush. I'm not going above my crease. I'm really just trying to lay it down on my lid. I'm also going to be taking it out of the actual pan of the eyeshadow, which is what I'm doing here, and I'm just packing it on with the brush now as well. So I used my finger first, and now I'm actually packing it on with the brush. So to move on to the Kat Von D eyeshadow palette again, I'm taking this warm brown color. It's like a really rich warm brown. Reminds me of like Brown Script by MAC, and I'm going to be popping this in my crease to do like to add definition and to add warmth and just, you know, make some dimension into this look. I guess that's saying the same exact thing, but that's what I'm doing here. And just blend away. You're going to continue to blend for a while. That's why I sped this up. Blending is key, especially in a smoky eye. You don't want to look like you got punched in the face or in the eyes. So I'm also going to be taking just a fluffy brush and blending once more, just without any additional product on it. After that's all done, I'm actually going to take this eyeshadow by Urban Decay, which is called Lounge, and it's almost the same exact thing as the ColourPop eyeshadow or blue-brown pigment by MAC, and I just wanted to pack on a little bit more of that kind of color with a different eyeshadow. Not necessary, but I did it. Then I'm taking this color right here, which is just a black, and I'm just going to be creating a intense outer V smoky effect. I'm using this primer that I have here just because it has a nice straight edge, and it's easier to get a nice straight, nice, right? Nice straight, like defined cat eye this way. And I'm using it instead of tape because I couldn't find tape, so if you have tape, just use tape. It's a lot easier. I blended one more time, and then I just took a makeup wipe to remove any excess and sharpen up that outer line. Now on to concealer. Before I finish the eyes, I'm going to finish my concealer, or start my concealer because I didn't even start it yet. I'm just going to put on some Urban Decay Complete Coverage Weightless Concealer, and I'm blending it in with a beauty blender. Notice how I'm not taking it all the way down and highlighting because I'm actually going to be highlighting with a different product, and that product is this one right here. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Palette. I'm taking this first shade in the palette, which is like a very light yellowy banana shade, and this gives me a very nice highlight. On camera, sometimes it looks a little weird, especially when my lighting gets thrown off. It looks like it's too much, and then when my lighting is really bright, you can't see it. So it's a little weird on camera, but I swear I love it to highlight when I'm going out or anything like that. And again, just blending it in with my beauty blender. I'm going to be doing a highlight and contour routine because I do things a little bit different, but I just haven't gotten to the video yet, so don't worry, I will do one. And then I'm just going to be setting it with this yellow shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light Face Palette, the original, the first one that came out, which is the fluffy brush because I cannot find my favorite tapered highlighting brush by Sigma. Then I'm going to be creating a wing with my NYC liquid liner. I have a whole video on how to do liquid liner for beginners. It is old and I pretty much talk way too much in it, but I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of a clip in case you didn't want to see that video. It's very simple. I just create one line going out from the edge of my eye and then connect it going inward. Pretty much how everybody else does it, but this is just a quick clip just in case you were wondering. After that's done, I'm going to pop on some eyeliner in my inner rim. I would usually use my favorite L'Oreal pencil, but again, I can't find it. My actual makeup collection right now is a hot mess. I've been just so busy that I haven't been able to really organize it, so I'm going to go and organize it this weekend and re-clean all my brushes. But yeah, that's a different story. So here I'm just putting on some more of that eyeliner because I want the lower lash line to be very, very smoky and intense and almost like grungy. I don't know, just the look I was going for. So after I laid that down, I'm going to just blend out that line with a lot of black eyeshadow. Or actually not too much of a black eyeshadow, but it comes out looking a lot because black is just very intense. This is the inner corner rim, inner corner liner, which I got a quick clip of. My goodness, Chelsea. I just did a quick liner. The other eye didn't show on camera because I have these little tiny baby hairs in my inner corners of my eyes, which makes it impossible to do that liner, but I just wanted to show you guys how I did the one eye because that one came out better, let's just be honest. Then I'm taking this bronzer that I always use. It's a Chanel one that I'll have linked down below, and I'm just contouring and bronzing my face. I didn't use blush because I just didn't really want to. I just wanted to keep it more of like a bronzy look. Then I'm going to be taking this highlight by Becca. This is Opal, and just highlighting my cheekbones, the usual places I highlight, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, etc. This is just a big fan brush by Coastal Scents, nothing special or fancy. After that, I'm going into lips. Lips is going to be stripped down by MAC and this melted Too Faced lipstick or liquefied lipstick, and that's in the color Nude. So that's what I'm doing here. I did overline my lips a little bit too much. I've been having that issue lately where I'm just like getting lazy and I overline too much, but you know, it's just a tutorial for inspiration. You don't have to do exactly what I do or use the same exact colors that I use. So after you put on your lip liner and your liquid lipstick, you are pretty much good to go. I did run out of Fix Plus, otherwise you know I would do that too. So if you have it, go ahead and do that as well. Until next time, I will see you guys. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!